lounge on a corner. What goes on in your head when you step on the stage and there's thousands of people?
Um, I have the weirdest thoughts on stage, man. I'm not on stage thinking about my opponent or the crowd or what he's saying to me. I'm on stage thinking about stuff like what we eating for dinner tonight. Like, man, I wonder if I can find my size in these shoes. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
Who the hell keep coughing in the crowd? Like, you know what I mean? Somebody sick? Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that. That's what I be thinking about. Who coughing so I don't shake their hand when I get off stage? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I try to keep my mind clear and I empty out all doubts and fears. We all get the pregame jitters.
Hmm.
All of us. All of us. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get the pregame jitters, something ain't right.
Okay. Okay.
But once you get on stage and you say them first few words, it all goes away. It all just comes to you naturally. Then it's just like, all right, tension on me, like, let's go. Ah. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. That's when you get in your zone. Now, with battle rap pretty much going, global. For example, I was originally born in Ghana, grew up in Detroit, been in the States for almost 33 years. But people, I got family back home. They all know about battle rap. They try to be battle rappers
Yeah,
back home. What
yeah.
country would you love to do a performance at as far as battle rapping on the stage?
I want to go to South Africa real bad. I got a major fan base there. I want to go to Canada, um, Japan.
Ooh, okay.
Believe it or not, we got a crazy fan base in Japan. Um, Maybe the UK.
Okay.
Definitely the UK. Australia. Just a few places. I mean, I just always want to go. That I see that they have like a little battle rap circuit, and they pay attention to what we do, so
Mhm,
they would appreciate us coming there and performing.
mhm, mhm. Now, Bill Collector, when you were much younger and you were first starting off with battle rap, was there ever a point where you became discouraged, like, all right, maybe I can't, get to the next level with this. Maybe I'm gonna try something else.
My fault. Can you repeat the question?
So now, when you were first coming up in a battle rap game, was there ever a point where you started having doubts as to whether or not you could make it to the big stage?
Nah, nah. Because when I started battle rap, I had no idea what I was even doing. I was just rapping. Somebody came and got me. They were like, yeah, battle this dude. Um, and the battle, I didn't understand how big it was. Let's say that. I knew I was battling on Smack, I knew what Smack DVD was. I knew all of that, but I didn't understand what was about to happen. So I do the battle when I go to jail. I get locked up because I was on the run the whole time. They caught me.
Okay.
So they catch me. I come home about 6 months later, and everybody's like, yo, you're him. You're the guy. Like, I want to take a picture with you. And I'm like, oh, snap. What did I do? Oh, I'm on the run again. Like, they looking for me. So come to find out that my video came out. I'm super duper viral. So the next battle that they called me for was Webster Hall, which is a big stage in New York.
Hmm.
And I battled John the Don. And then
Hmm.
they called me right back for Webster Hall to battle QP. And then
Yes.
I battled Tech Nine on the Gramercy Theater. That was a big stage. So it was like I was introduced to the big stage at the beginning of my career. So I never had doubts or anything about any of that. Plus, like I said, like I was super viral. So I never had any doubts. I just had confusion. Like, all right, what do I do? How do I
Hmm.
capitalize off this? What do I do with this? What now? Where's the money at? I'm viral.
Hmm.
Shouldn't I be rich? Like I didn't know how it worked. So like yeah, that's I never had any big stage doubts or any like second guessing like of my career path or where I would go.
Okay.
But sometimes you you sit back and you do think sometimes like, well, damn, like how far am I gonna go? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Now,
think about. Like, how far is this gonna go?
mhm. I compare you for an analogy standpoint. You're like one of those McDonald's All-American high school ball players that went straight to the league early and just got in early, first round lottery pick, and hit the ground running. You know?
Yes.
Now, as far as like battles that you would a guy that you really want to battle that would really make you wake up and just really test out that pen game. Is there anybody that you haven't battled that fits that description?
Test my pen game, maybe. Maybe like a JC, Lux, Mook. But guys like that, I really want to battle Pat Stay. But I don't think I would have to test my pen game for Pat Stay. I gotta really tap into my funny for Pat Stay.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But Pat Stay definitely somebody I want to get in the ring with. Mook, Lux, Surf, Tay Rock, the greats.
Mm-hmm.
I want the greats, so that it's no debate on my name.
Now, Bill Collector, let me ask you this: when you get in that zone on the stage and you feel that momentum swing towards your side, do you ever sense the fear in your opponent once you start getting them with the jokes? And once the crowd starts getting loud, do you ever sense that fear in your opponent?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I turn over there, I can see him freaking out. Like, what the hell? How's he? What? He's not even what? He said spaghettios. Why are they going crazy? But yeah, I love it. I love it. Why are they going nuts for him? He's rapping about freaking oodles and noodles. They're losing their mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. You can see it in their face.
Now, switching topics a little bit, for athletes, entertainers, well-known individuals of color like yourself. How is current events hitting you as far as the protest, just the whole climate with police brutality kind of reaching its highest point? How is that impacting your life right now?
It's very impactful, you know what I mean? Because it's what we really dealing with as a people, as a race. Um, it is very distracting. I just had a battle this weekend. I couldn't even focus on it because everything that's going on. Um, rest in peace to everybody, that we lost to, police violence and just street violence and just unnecessary violence. It's a lot of violence going on, just unnecessarily. And we answering it with violence, which is like, it doesn't seem logical. It seems to be working to a certain extent, but at the same time, it felt like that's what they wanted us to do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like it felt like we were like we fell for the trap, like we fell for the setup,
Yep.
and we reacted how they wanted us to react. And now they're sitting somewhere with their noses up, like, well, we're right. We know how to make them react, and I feel like they provoked us to react a certain way, and we didn't see that what they were doing, and we did it. We just reacted, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing that we reacted because they're listening now. They're paying attention. The results are different. I just got kicked out of a store earlier because I don't know why. This dude just had an attitude with me because I was me, I guess. And then when I was just like, all right, well, fuck this store. You know what I mean? I walked out. And I guess he second thought it like, oh, wait, if he do that, man, everybody going to be like, so he come out and talk to me and she tell me that, like, yo, I don't want you to say it. And then everybody say it. And I'm like, man, I'm not about to start a revolution on your store because you ain't want to sell me some tobacco products, bro. Like, you try to kick me out your store and shit. So, I don't know. It's just like, things are going to be different, man. You could tell, like, people in the street, man, they react different, man. Like, it's people are on edge. They don't know what's going on. They don't know, like, is this guy going to create a race war right now if I don't hold this door open for him? Like, they don't understand what's going to happen right now, and it's scary. The tension in
Yep.
America right now, you could cut it. You could cut the tension right now with a butter knife. It's thick.
Facts.
The tension is thick right now, and it's scary, man. It's scary for our kids. It's scary for the kids, man. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the kids.
And you really hit that on the nose, Bill Collector. I know me, I'm African. My kids are half Russian, half African, and every day, the thought comes into my mind like, dang, they're not gonna be with daddy, their whole lives. They're gonna be out in the real world, and even though they're mixed, they're still viewed by society as as being black. I'm always worried, like police interactions and so forth. So it's not,
Man,
it's not something that that could be taken lightly. Do you think there's really
not at all.
any simple? I mean, not necessarily simple, but do you think if we hired more police officers of color in our neighborhoods, do you think that could kind of minimize instances of police brutality?
No,
And how so?
no, not at all. Um, well, you got things like affirmative action, civil rights, and all that. So I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of black cops already. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, black cops standing around watching white cops do whatever they want. Black cops doing whatever they want. So it's like, it's not about the color of the skin of the person. It's about the person doing their job and how they're doing it. Now, everybody doesn't do their job correctly. I know black people that don't do their job correctly.
Mhm. Mhm.
There's certain black people I wouldn't. It's certain places I don't even want to see black people working. If this sounds racist, it sounds racist. It's certain places I don't want to see white people working. Certain, you know what I'm saying? It works that way. Like if I'm walking into the motherfucking, if I'm walking into the soul food chicken spot, I don't want to see three white dudes back there like, hey, what's going on? I'm Chad. This is Dill. This is my cousin Steve. He's going to be, I don't want to see that. You feel me? Like, it don't work like that. Like,
That
it just don't, man.
I'm glad you pointed out that it's both sides that we have to check. There's good guys and bad guys on both sides.
On both sides, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm riding with the black team right now, man. Like, I'm riding with the black team. If I see the black team do something wrong, I ain't gonna talk to you publicly. I'm gonna put you to the side, man. Yo, that
Yes.
wasn't right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't the time to publicly shame each other.
Hmm.
So, like, that's just the type of time I'm on, man. I move extremely militant. I move like, you gotta move a certain way out here in this world, man.
Hmm.
Especially now, like they're making it more and more difficult for us.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? They're making it more and more difficult for us, and they like to see us distressed and going through it and stressing and angry and acting violent and irrational and lashing out
Lashing
without
out. Yeah.
thinking. They love that. They love that. That's what they're waiting for. They're like, yes, we got him. This is what we wanted him to do. He's doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So just think twice, man. Think long and hard before you make an action, because every action has a reaction. Um, and just move militant and make sure whatever you're doing, it has a purpose. Don't just do it for no reason. I seen a lot of stuff happening for no reason. It was just like, what was the point of that?
Hmm.
Like, I can understand the short term gain of what you did, but what's the long term
Long
message
time.
that you
Yeah.
send in here? You understand what I'm saying? What's the
Hmm.
message you sending to the kids? What are you trying to teach here?
Now, final
That's where my
question.
mindset is at.
Not to hold you up. Final question. What would you tell a young person of color right now? Uh, that wants to take action on any level.
If you want to take action right now on any level and you young,